Mm. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? What's up, Santiago? No, the stock market's closed today, I believe. The stock market's closed. We have an early close today. The market closes at 12 o'clock Central Time. Yeah, the market is definitely going today. But we all know what happens on American holidays. The market does not short. We usually see this price action where the market grinds because everybody that thinking that, oh man, this has to be the top, is trying to short it, and all the market is doing is just eating up all that liquidity. And then when tomorrow, when the market opens back up and everybody gets back to their trading desk, they was like, oh, the market is exactly where I want to short it. And they short the hell out of it. And we see a rebalance the next following days. So that's been the pattern that the market has been showing historically when it comes to American holidays, and today is not any different. We could see a move all the way up to 365 though, but it doesn't. It's not guaranteed that we see it today or we see it this session. We could see the market grind up. We could see it continue to grind up overnight, and by London we could see a rebalance. So I will say that this morning I'm definitely feeling it this morning. What the hell? Because I followed my rules today, I missed a great play on gold today, and that's gonna hurt my feelings. Missed a great play, a really good one. It's gonna hurt my feelings. And so now I gotta kind of wait for the market to, kind of set itself up. I will say that I will say that what kind of saved me from not jumping into this move on gold, because I was looking at this pullback right here. I was going to get in at this pullback, but I have a first I have a 7:30 rule, and then I have a I have to write in my journal rule before I put on a trade. Remind myself, why I'm doing this and whatever, blah blah blah. And because I followed my rules today, I mean, I missed this great gold play, and now I have to wait for price to trade into resistance and see if we can kind of get a rejection here. Hopefully, hopefully get a rejection there, just enough to get my targets filled and me not getting stopped out. But this is that's the hill I'm going to trade at. So, I mean, if we can get this before the day is done, that would be great. But if not, then I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and look for another opportunity. Now that I know my setup, now that I know what setup I'm taking, that pullback after the market has proven that it wants to go in one direction, and now I'm just looking for that pullback. Kind of like this, the market breaks down, that first pullback into resistance. That would have been a great short right there. That first pullback. The market breaks down. Oh, crap. The market breaks down, that first pullback into resistance, easy money. So that's what kind of saved me from jumping into this and trying to chase the market, because I know what I'm looking for now. I have a solid entry plan, and my targets are my exit plan. So as long as I can get a good entry, my exits should be clean. And I just have to wait for it, man. I just got to be patient. I gotta be patient, man. And I have to accept, even though I hate to say this, even though it sounds blasphemous coming from, even though it sounds blasphemous, I have to be patient and I have to wait for the setup. I was thinking about jumping into NQ and trying to riding the grind, but we already know how that shit plays out. I don't think we see a reversal, but if I get into this thing's gonna come down and probably pull back. So is anybody else in a trade? Is anybody taking a trade today, or are y'all guys gonna sit on your hands and wait for tomorrow's price action? Uh, No trades today? Power hour? Mm. Yeah, I like to well, it's been a while since I've done it. I think I've kind of grown away from it, but I don't like trading power hour, but I like trading that death algo. I like trading that death algo. It's easy money if you're on the right side, or it's a lot of money gone if you're on the wrong side. So I like to wait for that algo. 3 and 4, yeah. Mm. Yeah, honestly, I've noticed that too. Around 1:30 Central Time, the market likes to set itself up for power hour and that death algo on the Nasdaq. Sitting and watching today, no trades. That's probably the best option, especially with the day being a half day. Well, I mean, for those that caught the pump last night, because I know Cave Trader, I know last night you said that you caught this move in your funded account, and congratulations on that again. But for anybody that said, you know what, I'm going to test my luck here, and they held through it. Technically, we kind of talked about this last night. I wouldn't have taken it, but it definitely worked. And this is why I'm advocating just waiting for that pullback once the market confirms, because it always pulls back. But here you got the market pushing up higher, breaking structure, pushing up higher and pulling back. And that was the money trade right there. Cause if you got into this and just rolled this thing, you're up. At the bottom, at the most, like 180, 190. Damn, prices has moved 100 points since that entry. So hmm, that's what I'm saying. Just that money trade, instead of getting in through all this chop, wait for that confirmation, see that the market wants to go higher, wait, buy that pullback, stop underneath that range. And that's a good trade right there. You don't have to, you let everybody else pick tops and bottoms, and you can just come in and make the easy money. All you got to do is be patient for it. All you got to do is be patient for it. But the market is making higher highs and higher lows, though. Actually, let me do this. Um, hmm. So ideally, the market should pull back and hold that trend channel right there. Ideally, buying it right now, you'll be right here at that trend line resistance. So it looks like, yeah, we just have to be watchers today, man. Watchers until we see a setup, and then we can be participants. No, I'm off today. I'm off today. Actually, I think my brother said he wanted to do something crazy. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's gonna probably be. You rolling today? Well, the weather is definitely gloomy out here in Texas. It's doom and gloom right now. Whoever's controlling the weather machine didn't make sure that it was going to be a sunny day so we can enjoy it. It's all doom and gloom out here. Mm. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, honestly, actually, how what's the temperature right now? Because it's all doom and gloom here in Texas, but I guess right now it's like 79 degrees, but it's dry heat. It's not humid or anything. It's dry heat, so it's not. I mean, people down here. I mean, I guess we get a little bit of rain, and people's like, "Oh my God, it's humid," since they're so used to the dry heat. I lived in South Carolina for the majority of my life, and that's what humidity is. Florida, anywhere that's near a beach, we all know what real humidity is. And anywhere else, anybody else crying about humidity and you don't got like a beach, you're just complaining. Rainy season, yeah. So when I lived in West Palm Beach, that was man, I felt like that was the best part. Every day it would be sunny, or for the majority of the days it'll be sunny, and right around nap time, around 11, 12 o'clock Eastern time, that's when it would start to rain. And man, that was just such beautiful white noise to help me go to sleep. Take a good nap, wake up, and then the sun's back out. I really enjoy living in West Palm Beach. I hated the fact that I had to move. I hated that. I thought I was going to stay in Florida for the rest of my life, but I guess that's going to be Texas. Yeah. How did you know Santiago? Oh, well, okay. Well, actually, I had to move because at the time, there was no jobs. I went to, damn, I forgot what is it Palm State? Like a community college out there, Palm State, or is Palm State a community college, or is that actually a college? Okay, so yeah, I went to Palm State College out there. And as I was getting closer, I was looking for employment, and there just wasn't anything, at least at the level that I was at the time. I bet if I go there now, I mean, obviously I can find something there now, probably something remote, actually. But back then, yeah, it wasn't really anything. I mean, outside of like Walmart or it's just jobs that, I mean, at that time, like, nah, I'm not working at Walmart or any of these warehouse type jobs. Oof. Texas is pretty cool. I mean, it's boring. Outside of Dallas and Houston and stuff like that, it's boring. Austin, like I'm not in Austin, but damn, they're close enough. Austin is they have that keep it weird logo for a reason. I mean, it is kind of weird out there. I think Austin might be Texas' most liberal city. It's its most liberal city. Oh. But the only thing they really do in Austin is to go down Sixth Street, and I went down there, and yeah, that was my first and last time. It wasn't necessarily what I thought it was. It's like a small little strip. It wasn't, at least for me, it wasn't entertaining. And then once you get done, I mean, shit, that's it. That's it. That's all there is. Once you walk down that street a couple of times, that's really all it is. There's really nothing else to do. And because everybody's basically college students there, because everybody Goes to Austin. College students, they go to Austin to party 6th Street. So, it's always going to be something crazy. Random fights, random shouting, crazy. It really makes you feel old because it's like, man, you too old for this type of shit. People yelling and screaming and fighting. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're too old for this. Makes you feel old, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's straight. Like I said, it's straight. Houston is more similar to New York, in my opinion. It's fast paced. There's a lot of homelessness in Houston. It's too fast paced. And there goes that pullback that I was talking about. Hmm, there goes that pullback. I mean, I would doubt. I would doubt Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. What'd you think about it? I mean, if you could visit any three or out of those three cities, which one was your favorite one? Because I was in the Air Force, San Antonio was the first introduction to Texas for me. Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely agree. I mean, with Houston, I mean, outside of the mall, I really couldn't find anything that I enjoyed doing down there. Like literally just going to the mall. And then once you've walked that mall a couple of times, it's like, okay, so what else is there to do? It seems like every major city, I mean, it seems that every major city has a mall. And once you've walked that mall, explored the mall, there's really nothing else to do. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, hmm. Like I said, it's very similar to New York. I don't know if you've been to New York, but it's exactly, well, not exactly the same, but it feels very similar. Like that was their goal to kind of have Houston to resemble New York. Yeah. You from New York? You know, I forgot. This was back in 20. Damn, it's been so long. Was it? I know it was before 2020. So it had to been sometime around 2019ish, maybe. It was my first time going to New York as an adult, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, I enjoyed it so much that I almost consider moving out there to New York. Almost. Yeah. Born and raised in Brooklyn. Mm. New York is definitely alive. It feels like its own universe out there. Whole lot of energy out there. It was definitely a change of pace from the slow kind of systematic life that's here in Texas. Definitely a change of pace. Food everywhere, but I didn't necessarily care for the rats. I didn't care for that. Uh, Trash on the sidewalks. I didn't necessarily care for that either. But Oh yeah, and the traffic, man. Traffic, yeah. Hey yo, what's up, Alfred? Yeah, Santiago. Yeah, Florida. Man, I absolutely enjoy living in Florida. Like I said, I hate that I had to move. I hated it. I hated it, hated it, hated it. But I'm pretty sure it was for the best. You know, I am kind of tempted to buy it here because I don't think this thing drops, but I am kind of tempted to buy it. But I'm gonna wait for this gold trade. I'm not trading the Nasdaq. I'm just gonna wait for this gold trade to potentially play out here. If I get tagged in, and this is what I'm waiting for right here. I'm waiting for that. Just for a nice little pullback potentially. You long go right now? Yeah, investors see man, I missed the opportunity to go long on gold, man. Trying to follow my rules and uh, following my rules, and I would have been literally right here, and I missed the move. So, well, maybe I have an opportunity to get into this thing short potentially. Hopefully, it doesn't feel the need to continue past this area of resistance. Hopefully, we can just get a nice little pullback, just enough to hit my targets. I don't care what you do after that, gold. I really don't. But just a nice pullback. You don't have to play games or nothing. Uh, uh, you don't have to play no games or nothing. No, that's what's up. Yeah, that's why. I definitely agree, Investor Z. I've been taking a lot of deep breaths. I've been taking a lot of deep breaths because as I'm watching this thing go, uh, man, I don't know if this is a test from the universe or whatever, but I don't know if this is a test. I was definitely tempted to jump into this a couple of times, but I know what my setup looks like, and unfortunately, the opportunities. I was going to get in here, but I put my entry below the value area, just in case they tried to run it somewhere around the trend line at the time. I think it was like around 29 or something like that. Yeah, right at the trend line, and it didn't pull back to the trend line. It bounced at this value area low, and it kept going. So I tried to get into this thing long, but I wasn't aggressive enough. I wasn't aggressive enough. So now I gotta look for the short. A follow up trade. If I get stopped out of this, which obviously I hope that's not going to be the case, but if I get stopped out of this, I mean I don't know. I mean the next level would be all the way up here, and we should see a reaction from. We should. I mean I think we should. Hmm. Yeah, around S1 maybe. Yeah, S1 maybe. That looks like a good spot right there. S1. It looks like a great spot for a follow up trade if I if I miss on this one. Hopefully that, like I said, hopefully that's not the case. But we'll see what happens here. Your plan says short gold. All right. Here comes the fireworks. Oh, gold, don't do that. Gold, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, gold. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that to. Oh, gold, don't do that to me. All right, man. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Whatever. Where do you plan on shorting gold at, Santiago? Where do you plan on shorting it? $342. Hmm. I purposely front ran this high. All right, man. Hmm. Ah, 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 man. Ah, ah, man. Mm, mm. Yeah. Dang. All right. Damn, man. That's tough. That's tough. Damn. Damn, that's tough right there. Mm. It doesn't let you down. I mean, it. Well, are you trading? You trading micro gold, right? Let's see if big boy gold actually big boy gold actually touched. Uh, okay, yeah, 41.8. Yeah, 41.8. Man, damn, man. All right, damn, damn, mm, damn, damn. Mm. Yeah, if this one's going to work, this would have to be a double top reversal here. So it would have to pull back and double top up here. Okay. Yeah, cave trader. Yeah, that's what it like. Man, I don't know, man. Like, yo, gold is she is really testing me today. She trying to make sure I want this shit for real, man. She really want to make sure I want this shit, man. And making sure I don't trade outside my plan. Cause man, it's like what I will say is that it's not hard, but emotionally it's like, man, like why? Why? Emotionally it's tough. But I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna be calm. I'm not gonna trade outside my plan. I'm not going to. There are emotional habits that I have now that I've recognized, and I will say that it is using up mental resources right now to kind of fight these urges, but I'm going to sit on my hand and wait for my plan to play out. I'm going to wait. Santiago said that he's also looking at the same area, so hey. Even though this is going to sound blasphemous, I mean, if I miss the trade, I mean, there's going to be another bust. And I really have to accept that. It's going to hurt now, but later on, I'm not even going to think about this. Once I walk away from my desk, I'm not even going to think about this. Oh, hold on. You're in this, Santiago? Oh, you're in this? Mm. Hold on. It touched 342? I could have sworn I think this thing touched 41.8. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, what? Damn, this thing literally missed me by a tick. Okay, my bad. I apologize. It really did miss me by 2 ticks. What's up with that? Huh. I got missed by 2 ticks. I got missed by 2 ticks, man. Okay. All right. I got missed by 2 ticks. Hmm. You said put on a. I don't think. NinjaTrader does NinjaTrader 8 have a GAN box? Does it? I think I looked and I couldn't find it, so I gave up. And is the GAN box, is it something that I can move, or is that something that it just shows itself on the chart? Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't have it on. Yeah, it's not. It's not an indicator. That's not an indicator at all. Oh, so it's not an indicator. Where do I find it at? Is it? Oh, hold on. Are you? Is it on? Is it on? NinjaTrader 8. I know we got regression chant. Oh, I got a GAN fan. I don't know if that's the same thing. It's a GAN fan, not a box. I mean, yeah, that's a GAN fan. From top to bottom. Okay. Damn. I mean, that's tough, man. Damn. So if I were to got filled on this, let's just say that I mean, if I got filled 42, I mean, I think it would have just missed my first target. I think it would have missed me. Let me see. Yeah, it would have missed my first target and then it would have bounced as per usual of gold. Let's look at it on TradingView. Maybe they have it on TradingView or something like that. Yeah, they got a GAN box on TradingView. Uh, all right, so you said from 825 to 8. Okay, so let's look at that. And what time frame are you using? What time frame are you using? We'll look at that together. I mean, this is delayed on this is delayed. The 5 minute. So I just want to be mindful of that or be clear about that. This is delayed. I ain't paying for that data. And you said so I'm assuming this is Eastern. So from 825. $8.25. That's 9. All right, so from this low to this high, that's how you got it drawn out. Yeah, put it on Discord. Yeah. Well, I just want to get tagged into this, man. That's it. I just want to get tagged into it, and then it continue to goes down after I get tagged into it. Well, yeah, I definitely see your simple strategy on gold, Santiago, and everything. Yeah, because I mean, hold on. Yeah, from this high down to this low, or did I have it? Or I don't think that matters. The first test of that 50 was 48.9. It reached a high of 49.7. So only a point. Only a point in drawdown. And you caught a decent move down. And so this is Santiago's gone box right here. Okay. So you got it from the low to the high. And that was a 50 right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely did. It definitely did. I wish it tapped my entry perfectly. That would have been that would have been awesome. Awesome. And uh man, gold is really making it hard, man. Gold is definitely making it hard. He's making it hard. Let me go look at Nasdaq, maybe because I'm watching her. All right, so Nasdaq is literally at the bottom of that trend line. Hmm. No, Santiago, the one that you showed was for gold. Yeah, the one that you showed was for gold. I mean, I'm looking at Nasdaq now. I'm looking at Nasdaq now. I use SMT for gold. I mean, from Nasdaq. Uh, do you see when you use the gone box for Nasdaq? How accurate is that? I mean, let's see. I can look at it. Hmm. Simple system. Simple and repeatable. Simple. Simple. All right. Let's look at this from this low to this top. Well, I think I may have missed this move. Yeah, I may have missed this move on gold. Uh, I may have missed it. Mm. Because I mean, it's away from manipulation, then retracement, then continuation. Well, if I look at a higher time frame here on gold, I would hate to. I would hate that, man. I would literally hate that. I would hate that. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I see it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I missed it on gold. Okay, fine. 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 I missed it on gold. Fine. I missed it. That's done. Wow. Okay. Well, damn, man. What a day. I just fucked up, guys. Just fucked up. What a day. What a day. Mm, mm, mm. All right, man. Good day. Yeah, I went long on NQ and hit daily loss limit in my funded account. Well, I guess now since it doesn't matter, I guess I'll talk about it. So today would have been my last day for a payout. Yeah. Now I have to trade additional days now. Today would have been my last day for the payout. So I hit daily loss limit in my funded. Yeah. Traded outside my plan, and now I guess the universe is punishing me for it. So I fucked up. Mm. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be given the opportunity. I mean, hopefully gold doesn't actually push back up and wow. Now I got to trade it in 3 extra days now. Damn. 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 Just like the NQ. I don't know. So my original thesis was that it was going to pop up back into this trend channel, but I'm very disappointed in myself. I really am. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed, man. I wonder if gold is going to do that just to spite me. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I traded outside of my plan, and unfortunately, I'm paying the price for that. Unfortunately, unfortunately. And not only did I trade it outside my plan, but I broke my rule. I have a no NQ on funded account rule, and I broke that. And obviously, now the market wants to short after grinding up long all night. Now it wants to short. And the reason why I have that rule on the Nasdaq is because, well, on bigger accounts, I'll trade the Nasdaq in my funded, but because this account is only $1,200 a drawdown, that's why I have this rule on this account specifically on these smaller accounts. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, damn. Right now, I'm just going in. I'm just going through everything in my mind right now. Mm. So I guess gold double topped at this candle right here. 42.1, 42.1. So I mean, it was a perfect double top. Perfect double top here. I was looking forward to at least try to double top these highs and I try to front run the damn thing. Because I figured that it'll probably run through this high, probably double top or, sweep the liquidity above this candle, and then we get this drop. But no, that's not what happened. Uh, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel attacked. I do. It just, it just felt like, man, I missed this one. And the crazy thing is, if I'm gonna walk you through it, because after I came back from the gym, I came straight to the office because I saw that it was around 7:30, and that's around the time that the market likes to set up for gold is around 7:30. And I was like, hold up, slow your horses. I saw the pullback happen, and I was like, you got to write in your journal first before you come and start trading. You got to remind yourself, blah 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 blah, because I know that if I don't write in my journal before I come back and sit at my desk, what's going to happen is that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait until my target gets hit. And by the time my target potentially gets hit, then I'm not going to write in my journal. And that's going to disrupt my flow. So I was like, let me finish the journal first, then come back. Maybe the market will kind of wait for me. Yeah, it didn't wait for me at all. By the time I got back from writing my journal, it would have already hit my target. So that was just strike one. And then I was like, okay, I'll just wait for a pullback. I had my pullback right here at this trend line. It decided to not come back to the trend line and just keep going. So I was like, fine, whatever. I'll just look for the short. And then it misses my short by 2 ticks and I would have gotten. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like, man, man, man. Uh, and then I take the chance on Nasdaq thinking that, okay, well, maybe she'll bounce at this trend line. It is bullish. I'm pretty sure a lot of people's going to be shorting it, so it should be just a quick squeeze up. No, she drops perfectly at the break of a trend line. When the fuck did we see that happen? So it's like, uh, I mean, I guess I wasn't supposed to win today. As crazy as that sounds, maybe I wasn't supposed to get another payout today. I don't know. I don't know. But now I have to wait until at least Wednesday, depending on how I trade tomorrow. I gotta wait until Wednesday, unfortunately. At least Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. If I don't blow the account by going tilt. Hmm. Well, I just really wanted that payout. Oh, I didn't lose the account. I just hit daily loss on it. And it was quick too, because this shit just dropped. That shit was quick. Yeah. Yeah, that 21 EMA is definitely telling. But I got into it. So I got into it when the EMA was kind of still up here, and price was dancing around this 50 EMA. So I figured they'll probably trap the bulls, and then I got in when it popped up above that 50, and then that shit just dropped. It dropped on me. But I had that rule on that account for a reason, and I don't know why I broke it. I mean, not only did I break it, but I didn't have no ATM strategy set up for it. I got in with 2 contracts without no protection, no target. I was just hoping for like a quick push back up to like the 90s or something like that, and I would have gotten out. Because I got in around like 70 or something like that, 65, 70. I got in at this green candle right here at 68. But what I should have done was waited for the confirmation back in a close back above this trend channel. But I didn't want to. I just kind of wanted to just get the money so I can get the payout. But my impatience cost me again. So now the irony of this situation is now I got to wait 48 hours to be back in the same situation instead of just waiting. So I really wish gold just would attack me in, man. I really wish it would have just tapped me in here. Damn, literally 2 ticks, man. 2 ticks. And it was this candle right here. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess that's gone. I guess tomorrow, when my account reopens back up, I'm just gonna look for the same setup tomorrow around 7:30 or around whenever time I finish writing in my journal and just look for the same setup again. Hopefully this situation has solidified why I have that no Nasdaq rule in my funded account, because that shit just ate through my whole drawdown in one move. And now I just have to accept that. It literally just because I was in on 2 contracts. And just hoping for just a quick push back up. And the reason why I try to exclusively only trade gold in that account is because at least I have 3 or 4 attempts to make the money that I need for the day. And honestly, that's more than enough. And the stops are big enough. And I had 3 tries at least. 3 tries at least to make the profits for the day or get my money back. Yeah, I have 3.5 tries on gold, and that's why I try to exclusively trade on that. But I just wanted the money, so like like you said, man, I'll try to learn from this situation, but I want to learn from this situation is what I want to say. But I'm pretty sure I'll probably make the same mistake. And I guess it was a double top, I guess. I mean, yes. Mm, mm, damn. Yeah. Yo, I mean, isn't that crazy though? I mean, how is the market so good at that, Alfred? Like, it's so good at that. It's so good at that. It really is really good at stopping short at your target. And if you chase it long, it's really good at shorting right at your entry. It's really good at that. It's like, how did you know I just got in long? I could have got in long here at this high. I could have got in long here at this high. How did you know that I exactly got in at the top long at this high? And then you just reverse and run away. How'd you know that? Well, damn. It's not about not caring or nothing. Not about not caring. Oof. All right, Santiago. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Man, shit from 42 all the way back down. That's man shit. That's good right there. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look into that. Santiago for sure. Wish this shit was on Ninja Trader 8 though. I mean, it would have been freaking nice. That would have been nice. I gotta use delayed data on Trading View. Man, that shit missed it, but like, damn, man. The the GAN box. It's on Trading View, but it's not on Ninja Trader 8 for whatever reason. So you said it's pretty much a fib. Yeah, definitely swept the liquidity above that one. And so Santiago, do you do it from like a swing low to a swing high? Or do you do it from top to bottom? Uh, yeah, most definitely. That red dildo of death is just sitting there, just hanging menacingly, dude. Man. Yo, congratulations on that cave trader. Nice. And I'll probably just go back down to like the okay. Man, I don't necessarily care. I don't want to do it, but I mean, all right. Mm. Damn, this shit's okay. Never mind. It's just expensive. Yeah, this is expensive. The cheapest account is only $160, and that's the cheapest account they got. Or $120 for 12 days, which is crazy as fuck. Yeah, that's expensive. That's expensive. That's expensive. For a static account, it's 200. For a end of day drawdown account with only $1,000 in max loss, two minis, 5 days to trade, that's $129. Hold on. So I don't get it. So what's up with this $29 monthly extension? So is that with so if I need more than a month, then I spend an additional $29 on the funded or the futures desk? Hmm. $129, huh? You're looking at Santiago, you said that you're looking at a long here on the Nasdaq. All right. So I mean, for the last 15 minutes, let's see if we can recreate this GAN box and take advantage of it. All right. So let's see. Let's take advantage of this crap. So 0, 100%. Turn that into 0.25. I mean, is it 0.25? I mean, is that right? Would that be right? Let's see. I guess we'll see. 0.382. 0.50. 0.618. 0.75. And then we'll just remove that. And then we'll save this as GAN levels. Or I probably spelled that wrong. Oh, nope, I didn't. I thought I put an extra E in that damn thing. Oh, I had to put push 1. All right, so I did that wrong. 0.1 or 1? Just 1. Mm. All right, you got the inputs on Discord. Yeah, for whatever reason, it seems like yeah, it's not working. It's all bunched together. Maybe I did it wrong. Or that might be extensions, actually. That might have been extension. That might have been an extension. Actually. That might have been an extension. Oh no, that was a fib retracement. Okay. All right, so I've done something wrong here. So this is a fib retracement. Would it be an extension or I think it would have been a retracement, right? So 0 point, maybe. So it wouldn't be, I don't know, man. Because the only thing that NinjaTrader 8 has is extensions. So maybe if I put 25, 382. That won't even freaking work, man. That wouldn't work. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's see if this works. Okay, so it don't work, of course. All right, so what am I doing wrong with these levels? I got the 0%. I mean, I don't know why it's not showing it like that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not doing that. It has all the levels like right here. Mm. $350 daily goal. I mean, that's easy on gold. I don't need two minis to do that shit either. 5 days, $1,700 daily profit, $400 daily loss limit. Damn. Mm. $400 daily loss limit. Huh. Mm. Mm. Hey Alfred, would you know if well, let me see. Let me look at their knowledge base. Once you go into the live account, are the rules still the same? And Yeah. My only thing is that uh it's that 80-20 split though. That's a lot. That 80-20 split is a lot though. So once you have reached your buffer goal in the sim brokerage account, okay, never mind. I'm not getting the account. They can keep their account. It's the same thing, just like Blue Sky. So it's exactly the same way how Blue Sky has their setup. They so the guy just said that after passing the assessment, we place you in a sim brokerage account, meaning that it's phase 2. Blue Sky does the same shit. Uh, that allows you to safely build your buffer for your funded account. Your buffer goal will be your drawdown you had during the assessment. Once you reach the buffer goal, we'll move you over to a brokerage account with the buffer goal as your starting balance. That's the same thing that Blue Sky does. So you're basically trading for 3 phases and you're not getting paid for the first 2. So not only do you got to pass the account, you got to build your buffer, and then they'll put you in a brokerage account with the quote unquote money that you made, and then you can get the daily payouts. Okay. Uh, all right, cool. Yeah, I was thinking about getting an account, but now I'm not. I'm not. I'm not getting an account. I would love to have. I would love to have. So what got me? What had me interested in getting the account was the restrictions. I It's the restrictions. It just saves a lot of mental resources. I don't have to make decisions about I don't have to make certain decisions. The decisions are already made beforehand and all I have to do is just follow my rule and that's it. You say Apex should do a sale here soon. I mean, if it's a 90%, I'll get another account. I mean, you can't beat a $30 account. So I guess, well, the guy said that you'll be put in a sim funded account, but on their knowledge base, they're saying, so, all right, passing your assessment, once you've reached your trading goal and your minimum trade days, you'll successfully pass your assessment. You will now be moved to a sim brokerage account. The sim brokerage account is a live sim account that lets you grow your funded account starting balance without the risk of trading in the live market. Data fees are still covered by the account. The buffer amount is the same as your max loss during your assessment. So it says skipping the sim brokerage. Once you pass your assessment, you can submit your account for review. of your trading statistics and progress. Depending on the outcome of this review, they can decide to bring you directly to the live brokerage account without needing to go through the sim brokerage account. This is decided by a case by case basis. Your funded account would start as above, but you will go straight to the funded account without going through the sim brokerage. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit, they got okay. Okay, never mind. I'm sitting there doing all this crap. All right, so apparently yeah, they got the gam box on Top Step X. Okay. Sitting there doing all this. All right. All right, so let me see. So you said that you did it on the 5 minute and you got the gam box on Top Step X. Damn. Look at that. Look at that. Mm, mm, mm. So you said that you did it from look at this. All right, so Cave Trader, nice trade, man. Or okay, never, not this one, obviously. Uh, mm. What about this one? 262. Probably at the top of this damn trend channel. Oh, you're in this one now? The 62? Mm. Mechanics alone. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just at this point. Might as well, right? Oh shit, I'm tripping. Freaking tripping. It's like I'm trying to open up Discord and I already got it open. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, I don't get it though, but mm. Yeah, just let me know your name and I'll add you. But mm. Man, I gotta think about this, man. I mean, I really gotta think about this. For $100, I can just go back to Blue Sky and trade the same thing. I can, because I mean, for $100, that's a lot. For a that's a lot for a little. Blue Sky has a 20K account, and I can start with 3,500 because they, like I said, it's the same thing. I pass the account. I got to go to the quote unquote sim brokerage where I'm not receiving any payouts, but I'm building my account, quote unquote, so I can have money in the live brokerage portions. And then with those funds, then I get to trade with those funds. You know what, man? Let me talk to these people because I want to know if there's like a cap on the payouts. Uh, all right, so we'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll see what they say because man, I doubt it though, but I'll take it, man. You know, Nasdaq straight up played me for a freaking fool here. But no, I can't do that, man. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, just give me your name. What's your name? And I'll give you the role. I mean, if CC, eventually I'm a. All right, you should be able to see stuff. Uh, I'm going to organize. I'm gonna probably do some more. Probably, like I said, eventually I'll pay more attention to this Discord. But at least for right now. So they had this guy on Top Step X, or yeah, Top Step on Friday, an African dude. I forgot his name, but this guy. Let me see if I still, because I was looking at his X profile, and he's living the dream. My man is straight gambling and being successful at it. What the hell was that? He's living the dream of every degenerate gambler. And I'm not saying that he is a gambler, but he's living the dream. This man says that he sets his target and he sets his stop, and he's willing to use his whole account as drawdown. And this man is successful, dude. Like, it's crazy. He's living the freaking dream, man. Look at that. $22,000 days, $42,000 days, 86. And this is in his XFA, his 150K. And I was like, dude, what? And then he's copy trading on top of that. So he's putting all his accounts up at one time. He sets his target, he sets his stop, and he said that he's willing, he's prepared for anything. He's prepared to lose a 3K in all his accounts, or because he's done his homework, he's going to get paid. And I was like, man, that's I think his name is what's his name? Deeper FX or something like that, Flip Lord or something like that. Yeah, he's African too. And they had him up on Top Step. That was good. Yeah, this guy right here, this guy, Top Step. And I was like, man, I need to start doing that. Bump it, just the whole account. If it dies, it dies. But if I get my targets hit, I can live in glory. So, all right. I'm in. I'm gonna add one more to this. Well, I mean, we'll see if we'll see. This may not be like the best. This may be not the best because we're back up into this area of supply, but man, this is a freaking holiday, man. So I don't know if the bears are gonna have it in them. Should have thought about that before taking the trade, but yeah, I'm already in it, so I'll just reduce my risk. I'm already in the trade. Are you long? It was a 12-hour trade. Yeah, like I was like, man, that is just I was like, man, shit. If the account dies, it dies, huh? If it dies, it dies. And I was like, well, maybe one day. Maybe that's something to work towards, I guess. Maybe one day. Because and that's not the only time. When I was looking through his screenshots, because you know we got to take the screenshots. You know we got to do that. How else is anybody gonna know? Gotta take the screenshots. I mean, this man, I guess, for the most part, he does it. And he's taking his payouts, secured the payouts. $36,000, 22,000. I mean, obviously he had red days. I guess he said he's prepared to lose. But man, you have $18,000, $36,000 days. Like, damn, dude. I mean, the logic is sound. I mean, shit, if you're gonna take the trade, you might as well go all in. I mean, if you taking the trade, I mean, well, it's supposed to work, right? You're supposed to be confident in your trade. And what else? What else says I'm confident in my trade? than going full port. I mean, that's confidence, right? Uh, you can see right here that he was down 13,000, but he was up 54,000. So I mean, in comparison, I mean that's nothing. That 13,000, but he was up $54,000. So that's every degenerate gambler's dream. But if he came from forex, that size is small in comparison. If you started at futures, that is kind of excessive and a lot. But forex traders, yeah, it is what it is. So that's actually small in forex terms. So shit, man. Yeah, I mean, you gonna hate off this man. He winning. He's winning, and I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the reasons why Top Steps is like, nah, bro, we ain't having that. First off, you going full port, and then not only are you going full port, but you're actually getting your targets hit, and you're up $22,000 on $22,000. That's unheard of in terms of what they normally see. What they normally see is maybe a two, maybe five, maybe $10,000 on a good day. But to be making past $20,000, $30,000 consistently, yeah, that was like nah. And then you're copy trading all your accounts doing that shit. Yeah, no. Okay. All right. I'll probably stay on for like the next few minutes, but I'm probably gonna cut that trade and just just go about my day. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit. Apex, as much as everybody hates them, they're still the ones that's paying out the $1 million payouts. They still haven't. I guess if they figure that, well, shit. If you get this far, I mean, we got to respect that shit. We made it as hard as possible, so you don't actually get the payout. But I guess we're just gonna have to respect it. Thanks for the clarification. Mm. You said Top Steps hate people like that because it exposes them to higher risk traders wanting a piece. Well, shit, that is definitely not the way to do it. That is your shit. They just made that shit possible. Okay. They made that possible. That was like, dang, this dude made what, $30,000 in a day gambling full port? Shit, let me try that. And it's only a gamble because you're risking your account to be right. That's why it's a gamble. I don't know if this man did his homework. Obviously, he has. Obviously, he's confident in his trades and he goes full port on them. The gamble is that you're risking your account. What if Trump says something? What if he says something and the market goes 12, 20, 200 points against you? That's your account, you know? So, I mean, it's always going to be a gamble if you're risking the account. Or if you're risking but I'm pretty, I mean, he probably has a big balance though. So, $3,000 probably isn't nothing. I mean, I guess, yeah, it shouldn't. If he has a $50,000 balance in that damn thing, yeah, $3,000 is really nothing. And going full port is nothing. All right. So Alfred, you like you like trading with the futures desk? Is everything running smoothly over there? I'm considering it, but I am on the fence. I'm not going to lie. What I like about it is just the restriction. I can set how much contracts I can trade. I haven't easily the shit. The profit target I can easily get hit 35 $300 a day, a $400 daily loss limit. I can easily get that hit on gold. I mean that's easy money. That's literally easy money. If I and especially if I just stick to my pullback strategy, especially if I just stick to that. When your job is making decisions all day, um, it's definitely welcome when you have restrictions, and that's why I prefer to trade accounts that already have restrictions and consistency rules and stuff like that already attached to it, because I already know how I am. I can't accept not making as much as possible, especially if the market is going. Now, if I have like a $500 daily target goal and that's the most that I can make, I can accept that. I can't accept making $500 a day when I can make 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. I can't accept that. My mind won't accept that. It's going to be thinking all day. I'm going to be having to fight. What are you doing, man? The market's moving. Get back in, get back in, get back in. And you got to fight that. And then it gets to the point to where it's so repetitive that it's like, man, fuck it. Shit, might as well. Let's just get into it. And then that's where the trouble starts. Kind of like what happened today. I hopped into Nasdaq, broke my rules because I missed my entry on gold, which I really think gold is going to probably before the end of the day hit this target. And then, like, if I should have waited, but um, yeah, I don't think this thing is going to short. Uh, it could, but I don't think so. I mean, it's just hanging in this area for too long, and I'm not going to babysit it. I'm going to the gym after I get off stream today. I'm not going to babysit this thing. So I mean, if it don't start working out, then I'll just cut it. You said ES is hitting the 50. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, that definitely is like that then, huh? Because yeah, no. So it is. I mean, it's nothing magical or nothing, right? It's not magical. Hmm. It's just is the market gonna respect it? I mean, that's the thing. Will the market respect it when it gets there? Well, I mean, well, hmm, well, mm, mm. Or actually, Santiago, if you're still there, let's actually just do this now. Let's do this shit now. Uh, I just thought about this, and this will be the last thing that I do. This will be the last thing, and then I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym after this. Mm. So I guess I can have a good idea of, I guess, how you use it, and there can be something else that I can potentially add to it. So I guess NQ is probably good. I'm going to probably put it on the 2000 tick. Uh, shit. Look how that's gonna probably get 8. That's gonna probably get 8. All right. That's gonna probably get eaten up because Top Step X does have a game box, and I just kind of want to see how. Man, okay. All right. So let's see. So you said that you do it in areas of consolidation. So as an example, once you see a consolidation, you would actually put it like something like this. Is this how you would do it? Oh, so you take out the 618 completely. You just pay attention to the 50. Oh, you take it out completely. And then you take the time levels off. So you just basically just, dang, simple. Simple. It says go across and touch the next candle. So as an example, so you would basically from this low to this high is how you would have it. Something like that. You said extend to the right. Or would you, yeah, just keep that shit simple, right? I'm gonna go from that high, that low to that high. And wow, look at that. Look at that. Damn. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Right at that 50. It don't fail you, huh? It doesn't fail, huh? Damn, look at that. Look at that. I was about to say you can't flip this. So from there to there. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. That's the 50. So, well, maybe no. You would have to do it like, well, okay. I'm not doing it right. Yeah, I think do it from the top to the bottom. Yeah, do it from the top to bottom. Mm, wick to wick. Almost. Almost. Well, do you hmm, simple, huh? 216. He was only in about 15, 14 points of drawdown and then caught the move down. Simple. 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 Because I think what you gotta watch out for, you gotta look out for major swings. And then I guess just look for the retracement higher. Wow, look at that. Simple. Simple. Damn, look how simple that was, yo. That's crazy. 50% simple. And then even if you extended it all the way to the high, huh? Wow. Wow. Mine is blown. Wow. You said if you can't wait for the 50, trade for the 25%. And here I am doing it the hard way, apparently. Oh shit. Let's look at gold. I think this thing's gonna hurt my feelings, and this will be it for me because I'm about to go to the gym. Or micro gold, micro gold, uh, micro gold. Uh, I have not traded in this account. Maybe. Uh, I think what I did with this account was that I think I may have went over the buffer purposely, so I can never pass this account. Yeah, I think I purposely went over the buffer on this one, so I can never pass it because this account is only $4, and with this account, I can have a top step account, and I can keep my because I pay for the level 2 data. So it's just a small expense. The account renews at $4 and the data's at 30. So I think that's what I did with this one. I think I'm like way over the buffer and I won't be able to pass this unless I'm like super trading for real, which I won't do. Yeah, I'm like 182% over the buffer. Okay, yeah, that's what I did with this account. Okay, well, all right, gold. I think you're gonna hurt my feelings, but I guess we'll see. So, uh, let's look at that again. No, that's not it. Of course, don't use a. Okay, simple, huh? Simple. Oh, I got it wrong. I got on the wrong side. I was like, okay, I got it on the wrong side. That one went to the 50, 28, 25. Mm. But that's not a major swing. That is not a major swing, though. This will be a major swing, though. Yeah, look how simple. Okay. Simple. I guess we'll yeah. All right. So we got we got this crashing down. We waited for the pop. We got in at the 50, 48.9. It drops all the way to 44. So that's like 4 points right there. And then it pops back up. So, mm, so literally only 2 points of drawdown. I think it's only 1 point of drawdown, or that's 1 point. So only 1 point and a couple of ticks in drawdown if you taken this one and waited. But that would have been from 5 o'clock in the morning. So let's do it closer to when we're on stream. So yeah, around like 8 o'clock, looking for a major swing. Or this will be a major swing right here. And then we pull it all the way to the top. In the 50. I don't know if I mean the candle closed, but it could have. So this is where the candle opened. It closed right at the 50 though. Closed right at it. But then I might be drawing this wrong. Yeah, it didn't work in this situation. And use that as support. All right, so if you pushed, yeah, it pushed past the 50 on this one. Oh shit, I'm sitting there playing with this. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Well, I kind of figured as much. I kind of figured that this would have happened. I figured as much. I figured as much. Then I only got 1 more hour left in the market. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will, Alfred. I should have just taken the long instead of trying to. Mm, no. Mm. Okay, well. Mm. Yeah, I think so too, but I mean that'll be too much risk. I'm not willing to risk that much. Not on the NQ. She doesn't deserve that much risk. Right now I got like 22 points of risk on this damn thing, and Mm. it's not what I want. Mm, not what I want. Yeah, that's probably where the market wants to go, honestly. Mm. You got me again, NQ. You got me again. You got me again. Mm. What I think this thing is gonna probably do is, I mean, if we don't see like a push or something, and yeah, I think this thing is going. Yeah, either it rejects here or not. Okay. Yeah, I got like 5 more minutes and I'm going to the gym. So I'll leave it on, but I'll close it before. If it's not doing what I needed to do, I'll close it before I actually head out to the gym because I'm not gonna leave a position on while I'm at the gym. That's another rule that I have. I try not to break that one because it just makes the workout more difficult than it needs to be. The workout is already difficult in itself, and on top of worrying if my target got hit or if I get stopped out of the trade, that just makes the workout more like my mind is not in the workout. I'm pretty sure if we do get the rejection, it's probably going to bounce at my break even potentially. That's what I'm prepared for. Yeah. Santiago. All right, so Santiago said, all right, so yeah, it's definitely an art. I'll give you that. So you just look for the, oh yeah, you know what? Honestly, that does make sense. That logic does make sense, Santiago. This is literally, so okay, so it seems like we all have a variation of that pullback trade. It makes sense because if instead of chasing the expansion, all you have to do is trade the pullback. It makes sense. And yeah, that absolutely makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it seems like we all got a variation of that trade. So I mean, shit, that's the money trade, man. And yeah, that's the money trade. Just look for the consolidation and just wait for the pullback. Simple. Simple. Oops. And that shit came back. Look at that. Beautiful tap at Santiago's 50. Look at that. Simple. And I'm drawing it off of the low before the breakout and the high before the breakout. And it came, and that's how I'm drawing it. I don't know if Santiago, if you're drawing it similar. I'm drawing it from the low to the high before the breakout, and then it pulls back. So honestly, if you I mean, obviously that's in. So if you do that and do that, yeah, I mean, you're still within that 50 mark right there. I mean, it double taps at this 50 actually. So I mean, if you just, but then I have to ask myself, well, why not that low and why not that high? Why not this low and why not this high? That's the breakout. Hmm. So that's the push. That's the top of the range or the bottom of the range, the top of the range. And you push out. Hmm. Yep, range, manipulation, retracement. Yep, that pullback trade. Okay. All right. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Price will always come back to that consolidation. And I was able to discover that through back testing. Instead of just chasing this move up, I can just wait and take the easier trade at the pullback. Yeah, appreciate you sharing that, Santiago. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Well, that style of trading requires patience, and a lot of people ain't got time for that. That's why. A lot of people do not have time for that. I will say that this is something that I'm learning is patience. I'm accepting that that pullback trade is where the money is going to be made at. Um, I'm accepting that. So, and I will say it's been a challenge, man. It really has. It really has been a challenge to accept that. I'm still trying to accept that because I mean, if I completely accepted that today, then uh, I would have just called today a scratch day, and that would have been it. I would have scratched today, and my account would have locked out. Yeah, I would have been locked out of my account, and I would have had to been forced to wait until tomorrow. But all right, guys, that's it. I mean, I guess I could stay to 12, but honestly, I have to go to the gym. Uh, I have to go to the gym, so I'm gonna cut it here. We'll definitely come back later on tonight. We'll see how the market closed, how the market opened, and we'll look for ways to take advantage of that. And we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.